This is called the Maumelle Park. It's also the Murray Locken Dam. It's a Corps of Engineer park. Now you would think that it would be in North Little Rock, but it's actually not. It is in Maumelle. Maumelle is across the river. So it can be rather confusing. But this is a very large Corps of Engineer park, very well maintained. On the one side, you will find the A and F area. There's a lot of group shelters, and the Arkansas River is just over to our right. Okay, there's a marina here. There are boat launches. This end, or this side of the campground, a lot of the sites are medical sites. People that use, I believe it's the Baptist Hospital. And so there are several sites that are reserved. Now this area is all on the back side of the marina. And to be honest, I think the other side of the park is actually the better side of the park, because for the most part, I think a lot of them are more spread out. Depending on if you want a water site or if you want a private site, that's more or less you would have to decide for yourself what sites you would like to see. The bathrooms here are nice. They're very well maintained. They're very clean. Typical Corps of Engineers showers. This area is more wooded. The spacing is very good. And you have, of course, the typical picnic table, the fire ring with a grill, cute little trailer. That has distinct possibilities there. You have water, electricity, and there are dump stations. There are, I believe, 3 dump stations. The bathhouses for the showers, they're all individual rooms, which is very, very nice. You go in and lock the door. Now, the bathroom side of the building is just a bathroom side of the building. There is no soap in the bathrooms. There is a button on the wall. You press that button, and it's actually the blower to dry your hands. And also, if you're not prepared, it can scare you to death. This area, this park is also very popular with the local people. They do a lot of biking out here, because just down the road you will find the Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Now the state park does not have camping, because this park is located right here. And just down towards the, when you go into the Little Rock area, you will find the, I believe it's called the Two Rivers Park. Now, I personally think there's more privacy probably in this section. Matter of fact, the site that we're coming up on right now, let me see if I can get a C-section. All right, this is C-section, and this is C9. And I'll be honest with you, I think that's a very good site if you like privacy, because the back of it is a hill, and on the one side there is nothing. There is a trail. There are some sites that I would call double sites, because you have one entry point and then it splits to make 2 sites. And as you see on this side, is this the D side? D side?
No, this is C, and we're going to
Okay,
D.
all right. So this is the C site,
This is C.
and then we'll be going into the D site. Now these sites right here are nice, but you do back up to the other sites, but there is some nice distance. Now, some of these sites are a little shorter than others, so you want to make sure and check that your unit will be able to fit. It's usually very quiet. It's very much pet friendly. Generally, the people here, especially the folks at the gate, are extremely nice and very, very helpful. And if your site is empty and you get here early, they will allow you to check in.
This is D.
All right, now we're in the D area. This site, the sites here are nice, but, well, as with most of the sites, you're on the, you are on an access road, and you are close to the boat launch. So you will see more traffic, so to speak. The sites along the river are extremely hard to get. They book up early, but always check back because people do cancel, and then you can get the sites. And it's very easy to book these sites, recreation.gov. Now, these sites, this is camping area E. All these sites are reservable, and I recommend that you do reserve.
Oh, yeah.
Now, these sites in D are nice. Now, this is a nice area right here. The sites are pretty well spaced out, and you can see that these sites are all taken pretty much. There are several areas where you can go canoeing or kayaking. And like I say, people are very friendly here. It's very seldom. Oh, this is a good site. What site is this? I believe it's E6. I'm not really sure, but that's a good site. Now see, here's a path, a bike path there, a walking path. Now when you get into these sites, and we're still in E, that was probably E16, I would say is a very good site. If you like privacy, that would be a very good site. These sites they appear to be closer together. And you see, you will have big rigs, you will have little rigs, tent campers are very welcome. Van campers are also, I don't know if they turn anybody away. And for the most part, it's very acceptable here.
You know, little tiny house bills are acceptable.
And I would say pretty much tiny house bills are accepted. It's just cargo trailers. They're, Corps of Engineers is very good about allowing. Now here's one of the dump stations that's coming up right here, and trash receptacles. And as you see, I mean, it's very, very clean. But the people that stay here help to keep it clean, because if you go out for a walk, just strolling through the area, you will see people carrying a plastic bag and picking up the odd piece of trash. Now we're in section B, and there are 4 showers, and you will also on occasion see geese. We have several flying over now. And look at the cute little teardrop. Oh my word, that is precious. This must be like tiny house row here. Here comes another one. Now this is a build, which as you see, it's very much more expensive unit. And then we go back into just the regular trailers. There again, some of the sites are shorter as that one is. Also, there are speed bumps in the park, so be aware and drive safe. B section comes down into a circle, and you actually have to, when you come in, unless you have a small unit, you'll have to drive all the way down and make your turn to go back out in order to back into your site. Now, they've got pull-throughs, which makes it nice. And this is where the circle comes in. Now, here is a site right here, two sites. There are two sites right here that is B 14 and 15. And 15 especially is nestled up against the fence. So you've got privacy, a great deal of privacy. But with this being a circle drive, you will have a lot of people that will come in. We have another dump station here. And as we start to make the turn, every one of the sites on the river, I would consider a prime site. This one coming up is probably, I would call, the one of the best, which is what, B20. B20. You're right on the end, you're right on the river. You just can't beat it. The only thing is you are a great distance away from the bathhouse and the toilet. This is a great site right here. And that's B28. I feel like I'm playing bingo. There are sites on the left side of me, and there are also good sites, but you have someone on each side of you, you've got somebody in front of you, and then there is someone back behind you. So the sites that run alongside the river, I would consider the ultimate sites. And there are a lot of those. And then you'll have some, that's a water, I thought that had a picnic table. But it's just, I guess, a water thing. Now, the site that I really consider number one is shortly coming up. Because, what? But I believe it's B37. We'll find out in just a minute. Because, and the reason I say it's like the best site is B37, which this van is in right now. And we're also going to go past one of the geese. Yep, there it is. And then, yeah, we have a boat launch right there. The reason I say that that last site is like the best site is because, number one, you're right across from the bathhouse and the bathroom, and you butt up against the river, and there's nobody on one side of you. So you have a great deal more privacy. I believe the number is 877-444-6767. I believe that is the phone. And enjoy your stay at Maumelle because it is a beautiful, beautiful location. You're also only a few miles from some major shopping, and it is just outside of downtown Little Rock. And for the price being right, I consider it in Little Rock, you can't beat it. It's a beautiful place. But weekends definitely book early because they book up quick. Happy travels.